I got a phone call. It sounded like an awesome deal. This lady was telling me about this vacation I can have. Come stay at our 5-star resort for free. All you have to pay is local and state taxes. So yeah, sounds too good. What's the catch now? And she goes, all you have to do is, it's a timeshare presentation, 90 minutes of your time, no hassle, no obligation, pressure free. She made it sound very, very nice. So I thought, well, this would be a good opportunity for me to take my son and I on a little mini vacation and at a very, very low cost at a real cool 5-star resort in the #1 vacation place in the United States, right next door to Disney World. It was supposed to be a 90-minute, hassle-free, no obligation, no pressure, 90 minutes of your time, look at our facility, and then you'll be on your way. It was an all-day affair. It was unbelievable. Like, kept looking at my watch and kind of just, my kid kept looking at me, and Steve, my salesman, said, well, I'm thinking, I got somewhere to be, we have plans. And he said, and I said, it's 90 minutes or up. And I chuckled and said, what? They told you what? And I said, on the phone, when I got the phone call, it was a 90-minute presentation. And I told him that, and he just kind of laughed and said, no, that's not right. We had big plans. We figured we're going to have an early appointment. I told the lady, yeah, make it as early, 9:30, so we can get out of there by noon. And we had purchased tickets to go to Universal Studios and ended up not even getting to use them that day because we didn't end up leaving until 6 or 7 in the evening, which the park closed. Well, I met with this guy. His name was Steve. He had a British accent, so I distinctly remember that because he talked real neat. But anyway, like I said, I had my 14-year-old boy with me, and I noticed that he kept being friendly, warming up to him, trying to pull him into the whole sales pitch and the look at wouldn't you like this, let me show you what we got, and do you play the, do you like the sports or the swimming or the bikes you want to do? And he was very, very, very charismatic. I was worn down. I walked out of there owning a timeshare. And the 90-minute presentation thing was just the first slide. They start off with and we go through the presentation. The property is very nice and all that, and then we go and we sit down, and then they start throwing figures at me, and they start way high, and then they mark it down on a piece of paper, and they say, well, and I'm saying, no, I really can't. No, I don't want to obligate myself to this. Well, what if we? So they cross out that. This sounds like real quick, but it's like it was several
hours.
Yeah,
going back and forth.
Right. In my mind, I'm thinking, dude, what part of no do you not understand? How many times can I say no?
Yeah.
Finally, I just said, look, I came here with this understanding. I feel like I'm getting pressured now. I already told you I'm a single parent now on one income, and I just really don't want to obligate myself to this. I really can't. It's not that I can't, I don't want to. And then I guess when he jumped on that, well, the single parent thing, well, you know what? Let me go get my partner here. Let me let you talk to her. This lady came back, told me her story. How she gets to take her kids on these great vacations because she is a member of a timeshare resort, and otherwise she would never be able to afford such quality and just great, all this amenities, on as a single parent. This is the second salesperson, okay, and this is several hours, okay. We've been there since 9:30. Now it's after lunch. Neither of us have eaten. We're feeling just, can we be done already? No, to her as well, till she got up and left. Well, let me just let you talk to Ed. What Ed told us, the third salesperson, is that a unit had been returned to the inventory. It was, had built-in equity, which allowed him to make me this offer at a greatly reduced price. So essentially, I was benefiting from someone else's payments because all this equity was already there. And I said, well, that sounds good, but let me just think about it. I got your number. I'll call you. You got my number. No, Rhonda, no, we can't let you go. It's right now. It's like today only. Matter of fact, it could be sold right now. I would have to go back there. We're in a room full of people, and everybody's got a salesman at the table, and it might already be gone. If you want this, I can make this one-time offer for you right now today, and you can benefit on this great investment. Okay, so what Ed told me about renting this thing out is like you're in the prime location, the Orlando area. How much do you think you can rent a hotel or a resort per night? $200 to $300 a night. Just think your whole week, 5 to 7 nights. Okay, that's 300 times 7 nights. That's $2,100. Rhonda, you can pay a half a year's payments with just 1 week. And it's a win-win situation here. You just can't go wrong. This is a sound financial investment.